Hey guys, today we're going to be reviewing Midnight Fantasy by Britney Spears. It's her second perfume in the Fantasy collection, and it smells like blueberries. Mwah. So we're going to get into this, okay? Packaging's pretty dope. Has a lot of elements from the previous Fantasy perfumes, but this one seems to be covered in the midnight forest with fireflies going around it. It's kind of like in this dark midnight blue with some fluorescent blue in the middle. It says Midnight Fantasy right there, and nothing on the back or the sides. Simple box, but it's very pretty and very fantasy-like, and very like dark as opposed to the other ones. Bottle's cute, just like the previous Fantasy perfumes, but this one's just in the dark blue. Has these blue Swarovski crystals going around it. Alright, so let's get into the smell. So this perfume has notes of black cherries, framboise, plum, orchid, freesia, iris, musk, amber, and vanilla. And just like before, I have all three of the notes right here. I have the plum, the vanilla, and the framboise. Yeah, vanilla's in there. Just sweet, very sweet, kind of dark vanilla. Not dark, actually. It's just a sugary vanilla as the previous Fantasies tend to have. It just adds to the overall sweetness that's just in the Fantasies. It's a nice perfume, and it's a nice scent to have inside of it. It's comforting. Next is this special guy, which is Framboise. And if you guys know what Framboise is, it's a liqueur. Specifically, it is a black raspberry liqueur. And I have it right here with some raspberries inside of it. And yeah, this is that note that gives it that overall blueberry kind of tone to the fragrance. Yeah, people will speculate whether it's the black cherry, whether this actually has blueberries, but it's most specifically, or more definitely, it's the Framboise inside the perfume. And it gives it like this kind of, I want to say like this very dark fruit, kind of forest fruit, a medieval liqueur, fantasy-like kind of a smell to it. So yeah, if you guys are into Framboise, kind of, or alcoholic-based fragrances that don't smell that alcoholic, but yeah, you get what I'm saying, then this has that in there. Lastly, we have the black plum, which is just this very dark plum kind of smell. Similar to peach, but just with more depth, a little darker as it is implied. This is pretty much the top note within the perfume. It kind of gives like this very plummy kind of a fragrance to it. Plum tends to be used in perfumes a lot to make the perfume darker. People normally want a darker, fruitier scent to have like a forest, like fairy tale kind of a feel to it, so plum gets used a lot for that purpose. In terms of sillage, it's heavy. It projects pretty far. I would be aware if people kind of are bothered by perfume, but it's not a dislikable scent. Pretty much every time I wear this, like everyone seems to really like it, so I feel like you're all no problem with it. In terms of longevity, it'll last you 7-8 hours. It has an enormous amount of longevity, which is good because you won't have to reapply it throughout the day. Perfumes this is similar to would probably be like Dark Kiss from Bath & Body Works. It holds similarities to other perfumes that are very vanilla and blackberry based. But yeah, just like those kind of dark fruit perfumes. Times I would wear this would probably be like going out with friends at night, specifically nighttime because it is called Midnight Fantasy, or going on night dates, you know, just having fun at night, just overall just good old fun with anyone at night. This would be classified as a floral oriental fusion, but with gourmand undertones to it. It is very sweet in that sense. And yeah, it does have gourmand undertones because of that blueberry kind of smell to it, even though it does not have blueberry in it. Alright guys, if you're looking for something for the nighttime that's sweet and fruity to fill your fantasy void, this is perfect for you. Alright guys, happy Halloween. Stay fresh, stay clean, smell good.